welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings. I'm Chelsea. For those of you who are new, definitely welcome. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So for today's video, it is one of my suggested topics from one of my subscribers, one of my amazing subscribers. This person is always requesting topics. But yeah, so this one is going to be, what would our relationship be like? So I thought this one was actually really interesting, and I thought you guys would like it, and you guys definitely loved it. I got about 700 votes for this one. Like, wow, awesome. I love the enthusiasm. I love how you guys actually take part, and yeah, I love interacting with you guys. So anyways, for the piles, it is always going to be starting from the far left, so this being pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Obviously, whichever one you're drawn to, that is your pile. I will post the timestamps down below in the description as well as the comments. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link will be shown below on your screen right about now. Go to that link. So if you need to pause it, go ahead, do so. And yeah, if this resonates, definitely give a like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for even just watching. Love and light. You would like to know, what would your relationship be like with the person you have in mind? So I obviously pulled a few different cards from a few different decks to get some more insight. For our T card today, we have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. This also kind of hints to me that this relationship would be like that as well. But this is obviously saying that it is definitely important to you. So I like these cards. So I mean, kind of with the separation, it's not that bad because this could mean a couple things, just because this is general. So I'm definitely getting a feeling for some of you that this person is actually not with you. Maybe like they live in a different state or country, and that's why there's that separation card. So if you were to get into a relationship with them anytime soon, there would be that distance. And then for others, you know, if you know them personally, then I feel as though this would be true love. You guys would fall in love, but there would be a separation, and it doesn't and again, it's not permanent, so it could just mean like a small separation, or like if they have to go, if they're like in the army, I don't know. But I feel as though that's not as important, just because we do have the true love element, if that makes sense. So we also have strategy. I like this, actually. I really like this energy card as the energy, because strategy tells me that this connection will have a lot of strategy. You both, I feel, or it could be more of one of you. It could be more the feminine, but I feel someone likes to strategize, as in like plan ahead and do long-term goals. And this could, and again, the reason why I like this energy is because it's like you're making plans with the person, and you're kind of like, we should go on vacation here, you know, we should do this, so we should save X amount of money to do that sort of thing. So I actually really like that, because that shows definitely a mature relationship as well. So let's see the tarot cards. I also really love these. So guys, honestly, this relationship seems as though it would definitely like work out well. We have Queen of Swords, so you could be the Queen of Swords, but this tells me that there's a strong feminine here. So the feminine energy is that of a strong woman, a very independent woman with the Queen of Swords. Also air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nonetheless, this female is very independent, as well as intellectual. I do see that this relationship, we have the Chariot, so I do see that, you know, this relationship is something. We have 3 major arcana here. Let me point that out first of all. But the Chariot is saying and kind of indicating to me that this relationship will move forward in a smooth way. And I definitely see smooth because Chariot is about victory, completion, that sort of thing. And then we have Temperance, and hello, you can't go wrong with the Temperance card, because that also tells me that there is going to be a balance emotionally. I feel you guys will, both of you will kind of have that sense to balance the relationship in all different kinds of ways. And I love how we have a rainbow moonstone here, because that's actually the feminine stone as well, so it's kind of ironic, right? And then we also have the Empress, so I feel as though you would probably get, maybe if you're the feminine, you would get pregnant by this person and vice versa. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could also mean that regardless, you're going to be treated like the beautiful feminine creature you are, and you're going to be very loved, deeply loved, and feeling appreciated, and feeling free. Again, I really like this energy. I feel as though this would be something really actually good for you. Again, I'm not sure about the separation thing. Again, there could be just a little rift if it comes along. And then for some, this does mean either like an army thing or distance. That's the only other, So yeah, guys, that was pile 1. I really hope you liked that. Definitely give a like if you did, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. So you guys are wondering, what would our relationship be like? So what would your relationship be like with, the person you're thinking of? For our T card, we have a really nice T card. So it is Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. I feel as though this relationship would definitely be a journey, but in the end, regardless, well, we'll see. Let me see. I want to actually, hold on. Before I even get into this, I want to see something. To be determined. Okay, I guess that's not really. Okay, so first we're going to look at the romance angels. We have forgiving and learning and let go of control issues. So this to me does tell me that with this person, it would be more of maybe like a learning type of relationship. Maybe one of you will be more controlling than the other. So again, it doesn't have to be you, it could be them. And as well as, again, learning to forgive each other as well. So that's interesting. And then it's so funny because we also have all tied up as the energy. So again, someone is, okay, one of you, it would be very controlling with the other one. Again, I don't really know who, I can't tell you, it is general, but I do get the feeling of maybe like they'll want to like keep you all to themselves, or vice versa, but like it could suffocate obviously you or the other person, so it's not the best foundation to build off of. But okay, so we also have 7 of Wands, so yeah, there's definitely going to be there would be some pointing fingers. I do see with the 7 of Wands, it even kind of goes in with the energy as well, because it's about making someone feel cornered, or being defensive as well. Wheel of Fortune, I mean, we do have with the Wheel of Fortune, there would probably be like cycles within it, but I do feel as though there would also be good luck with this connection, believe it or not. Like, I do feel as though you guys would have good times, so regardless of that energy, it still would be like a real connection, you know what I'm saying? And then the 5 of Cups tells me that someone would probably walk away, unfortunately, like someone would have a loss. And again, I feel as though it's probably linked to the controllingness or the, suffocation, I guess. I feel as though it would be like linked to that. But yeah, I feel as though someone would let the other person down for sure. And then even for like the future outcome, we have Judgment and the Hanged Man. So to me, this is literally like so up in the air, because I feel as though, since it's kind of it's rhetorical as is, you know. So so for this, I would say it's more of like, depending on your personal situation, if this makes sense to you, like your personal connection with this person, it would determine the outcome of the relationship, because I asked for the outcome. And with the Judgment card next to the Hanged Man, all I get is that there would be some kind of decision to be made, there would be a pause, but because there would be judgments that would have to be made before, you know, moving on or moving forward with the connection. And that's again probably why you would have the pause, like with this person. So that would be the future. So literally, you know, even though right now we're like speaking figuratively, even the future would be like, you know, it would be up in the air as well, because it's like, it's not a definite, like, you wouldn't last with them. But I do feel as though, again, there would be like a lot of downs, there would be a lot of ups, because again, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. But I don't know, again, there's someone that would be pretty controlling. So I feel as though that's kind of like the red flag. But yeah, again, this is general though, so not even the ending is kind of like iffy. So it's general, you know. Take how this resonates. If you do kind of get that vibe from them, then at least this is kind of like a confirmation, I guess. But yeah, guys, that was pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this, and at least we do have personal strengths and peace that assure success. So I do feel as though, you know, it's something that would end up being something positive, if that makes sense. It wouldn't be awful, we'll put it that way. So if you want to know more, obviously just get a personal reading or what have you. But yeah, guys, definitely give a like and subscribe if you're not. We have here, this one's already looking very interesting. So for our T card, we have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So I feel as though if you haven't met them, if you did meet, it would be something definitely really significant. We also, for the romance cards, we have Honeymoon and Deception. So I do feel as though you guys would definitely have that very long honeymoon stage. Definitely. I feel as though, you know, the attraction's there and the love would be there. However, someone could, you know, be wearing a false mask, such as like pretending to be someone they're not, or even actually like deceiving you, or this could be you deceiving them. However, there will be some kind of like level of deception in the relationship. We also have financial constraints. So also this tells me, like, at the beginning as well, at the beginning there would be financial issues and problems. And again, you know, you need to be a strong couple to kind of go through that together, you know, because obviously, like, you know, money equals problems and no money equals problems, but, you know, especially the no money. So if you can get through that, basically, you can get through anything as a couple, because that's kind of like a big, I think that's why most marriages end, right? Or something like that. Or why most relationships end is definitely because of, yeah, I see it. So, okay. So then the tarot cards are really nice though, because, okay, 5 of Wands tells me, like, you guys will be very butting heads, like I feel like you would argue with them. I feel, you know, you would have this, like, yeah, I feel like you would have arguments with them, definitely. However, we do have 10 of Pentacles. So I feel as though, actually, I feel as though you guys would be able to stick it out, and in the end actually create a solid foundation, believe it or not, because this is literally the cards. Page of Wands, I feel as though the passion would stay there, because again, maybe I feel there would be like a mutual level of attraction to each other. And then Two of Cups as well. Again, the Two of Cups is a really great card, because this tells me you guys would have that loving soulmate bond. And even these two cards actually kind of remind me of each other, because, you know, honeymoon and then look at Two of Cups. So I feel as though this relationship's, like, I guess how you call honeymoon stage, would literally last for a very long time. Because again, I feel as though there would be that really deep connection. And again, I feel if you guys can stick it out through the money problems, then you can stick it out through anything, because even it says in the long run that it would be a solid foundation. You would have a family and everything. So again, I feel as though that's why they say a meeting with a stranger could be important, because, you know, it could actually lead to something really great. So I believe that this was like, let me see, I want to get one more. We'll get one more energy card. We have the Thinking Woman. So this tells me that for those of you who, you know, who are watching, the feminine would, I feel she is seen as someone who is very intelligent, and I feel as though maybe she will kind of be the mature one, maybe helping the male or masculine find their way, if that makes sense. Because seeing the Thinking Woman as being like a main energy next to like the financial constraints, I feel as though this is a sign that, you know, I just feel as though this would be the feminine putting things together and kind of like, I don't know, like, it's like I can't get it out, but finding ways to make the relationship succeed. Again, it's more like kind of guiding the masculine, I guess. But I see that as a main energy too. So, and I feel as though the reason why it came out was for me to say that, you know, that the woman would be very smart. The feminine energy would be very, you know, smart and loving as well, obviously. But it seems to me that this relationship would actually work out well. Obviously, the beginning, some bumpiness, but you can get through that. So I really hope you guys liked that reading. Definitely give a like if you did, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. What would our relationship be like? So we have some interesting cards here for sure. For our T cards, we have June, which is this month, Needle and Thread, and Staff. So we have a sincere wish will be granted, and you will be taken care of in difficult times. Oh my gosh. So with the June and then the Needle and Thread, maybe something regarding this, aka maybe a relationship will start this month with this person for some of you, because again, it is also a sincere wish, and the month of June. For others, this could represent a significant month regarding this connection, because I feel as though something might take place. But yeah. So with Staff too, this does tell me that if you were in a relationship with this person, you would be taken care of. The energy for the connection, we have attraction and release your ex. So definitely a lot of attraction here between the two of you for sure. However, both of you or one of you will have time. will need time to release your ex. So I feel as though if this isn't you, like if you're going to be, like if you're thinking of them and you're like, no, I don't think about my ex, I just think about them, this could be them. But you have to also be kind of like lenient about that, because you might know yourself, like it's hard to release an ex. So you know, that again, over time, they will be released. So I mean, that's without a doubt. So we do have contract as well. So this tells me that this is kind of a hint to me, because I feel for most of you, you would actually get married to this person, because we do have contract. And when I think of contract, especially in a love reading, I think of marriage. And then for no, that's kind of like the only thing I really get, because it could also be like a soul contract. But I feel as though, yeah, that would only be for some of you, and I feel that would be for those of you who actually do get that wish within this month. Yeah, I feel like that will be for those of you. So what would the relationship be like? Wow, really good cards, which I knew. I had a feeling, just because, again, this card, we even have that, you know, this person would take care of you in difficult times. Not just them, but your guides as well. But so we have Queen of Wands. So we have a female fire, male water. We have 4 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Don't pay attention to the signs. I just love to point them out, because for those of you who are, to me, it always relates to me more, especially. But when it's hit on with the signs, so Queen of Wands tells me the female is going to be very attractive. Female is going to be very, very passionate about this relationship. There's going to be a lot of romance with the Knight of Cups. That tells me there's going to be a lot of romance. I feel there will be a lot of love, definitely. We have the 4 of Wands, which also tells me marriage. I think of marriage when I think of the 4 of Wands. And then 6 of Wands. So you're going to be very appreciated. You're going to be loved. There's going to definitely be a foundation with the 4 being there. It's going to make you feel victorious. You're going to feel very, like, appreciated, and with feeling appreciated, this is going to make you want to give to others in return. And I feel that's why we have the 6 of Wands here, because that's how it will ultimately make you feel. Yeah, I actually think it could also like boost confidence between the two of you, because the foundation would be such a solid foundation, if that makes sense. So yeah, this reading seems very promising. So definitely, if you guys were like wanting a relationship with them, I mean, I definitely see it working out. You know, even for a general reading, these are very positive cards, for sure. So yeah, guys, I definitely hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, give a like, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye, guys.